Okay, YouTube, today we're checking out the Samsung Galaxy Note 8.0 MHL adapter. Now, I'm not sure if Samsung themselves actually made an MHL adapter for the Galaxy Note 8.0. I had to resort to picking up a aftermarket one from China. It's a micro USB 11 pin. The specs aren't right on this, as it says S4, S3, Note 2. If you try to hook it up to a old school MHL adapter that will work on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, Note 3, and plug it in, you do not get a reading at all. Hooked up with an HDMI cable or a USB. So you kind of have to resort to these aftermarket HDMI connection kits that are made specifically for this Note 8. When I was searching for a tablet, I wanted an older one. I bought a Tab 4, and they no longer have MHL support. So I wanted to buy an older one that had an actual HDMI connection. As screen mirroring doesn't really do the job, it's a bit slow. So an actual direct connection is the best. And I was hoping the Note 8 would be much like the Note 2, where you could have an HDMI signal and host at the same time. So you can have an HDMI out and then you can have your mouse via USB stick, whatever, and it will read both of them at the same time. On the Note 8.0, it doesn't have all the features as your other Note lineups, your other Note phones. It will support MHL, although this aftermarket one isn't exactly MHL, it's just a HDMI connection. It does not support HDMI and USB at the same time, so it's either or, unlike the Note 2, which will support both at the same time, Note 2, Note 3, Note 4. So it is either or, it's either HDMI or USB host at separate times, not both at the same time. And it also requires a power source when having to host, unlike a traditional host cable, which will plug directly in without a power supply and will read your USB device without a power supply. The unit itself will not read a USB device without a power supply going into it. So a bit disappointed about the Note 8.0 in general due to that fact, because I was hoping it would host and HDMI at the same time. Unfortunately, it is just a Galaxy Tab 3 with a bit more power, and that's about it, and a pen. So there you go. But if you just want a basic connection, HDMI to your larger screen, it does do the job. For about $15, you can't really go wrong.